What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So I think I might have sold my Model 3. So in today's video, we're gonna go to the Tesla dealership or the Tesla store. I'm gonna go test drive a Model Y or a Model X to see maybe that might be the next car. And this is gonna be my first time driving the Model Y, and I've also always wanted a Model X. So let's see how it goes at the Tesla store to see which one I like, and maybe I might be getting a Model Y or a Model 3. Which one would you guys get? Let me know in the comments down below. So thanks for watching another video and let's get into it. Today we're in a Tesla Model Y. I'm gonna drive it, I'm gonna review it, and then I'm gonna give it a weighing score. Oh, wait, what the? I didn't feel anything. What the heck? Okay, so we're driving the Tesla Model Y right now. And yeah, it definitely feels like you're taller. Kind of feels like the Model X that I drove a while ago, where it's like you're in like a tall cylinder, but you're still kind of low to the ground. There definitely are these seat risers that everybody talks about, like these cardboard, or like this box that you're sitting on. So I put the seat all the way down to the bottom. You're still kind of elevated, which is pretty nice. The one thing I noticed right off the bat though is the visibility out this back window is like really small. It's like even worse than the Model 3. It's because there's a big pillar back there where the top window kind of ends at that pillar, and it's just like right in the middle of your rear view visor, which is really weird that they did that. Visibility is like every other Tesla, it's just bad in the rear view window, but this one's especially worse. Probably the worst I've seen in a Tesla that I've ever driven. But let's see how the sport mode feels different from the Model. Holy shit!
Fucker!
Holy
you
shit!
have to warn me. What if I drop the camera?
Okay.
My God.
Yeah, that's actually, I don't know why that felt like it was harder than the Model 3.
I don't like that. My head hurts.
Oh wow, that was actually really fast. I feel like that hit a lot harder than my Model 3 did for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I would get whipped.
But in terms of like the suspension, this actually feels, yeah, softer. It doesn't feel as like harsh as my Model 3 does. So it's definitely more comfortable, I would say.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna punch it. Ready? Head back. Oh shit. Actually, that one didn't feel as bad, but still pretty nice. So yeah, here's an SUV on our left side, and we're basically the same height. We're a little bit lower. That's like a taller SUV, and this would be more like mid-size SUV, but it's still kind of nice. I like it. I like how it's a little bit, it's a taller ride height, but I don't really feel like I'm in other SUVs. I feel like I'm in like a hybrid sedan / SUV because of the ride height. Alright, so I just threw it on autopilot just to see if there's any difference. I would imagine this feels like more solid on the road because it's bigger, but I'm not actually sure if this is a heavier car or not, but this feels exactly the same as my Model 3 in autopilot. So driving on the highway for a little bit, I can feel all these little micro bumps on the highway. I want to say it's about the same, if not slightly more comfortable than the Model 3 so far on the highway. One thing is though, I don't hear the bumps as much as the Model 3, I don't think.
We should go test drive like is there like a BMW or like Mercedes around here, and we could take like a car, like check out the suspension and like go on like exact same route.
Yeah, to see like to reset our expectations, because all we've been driving is Teslas for the past year.
Yeah, so I'm like, is it the California road is bumpy, or is it like the Tesla suspension?
Yeah, I would say this is like maybe 10 to 20% more comfortable than the Model 3. Another thing that I've already noticed at highway speeds is it doesn't feel as planted on the highway, and you can really feel the body roll in the turns, like especially on the highway exits. Oh, and then I can launch it too. get another Model Y, I think this time I definitely would get the white interior because I have the black interior now, and the white interior looks really nice. I was afraid that the white interior would get dirty, but after reading more reports, and they actually had no issues whatsoever. In terms of color, I think I would go for a darker color this time. Definitely not white. I think the Model Y in white makes it look really pregnant or bloated, so I definitely wouldn't get it in white. I'd probably get it like a darker, or I actually really like the blue that the Model Y comes in. So we actually did talk to the sales advisor there, and they did say that they do have showroom discounts on inventory cars and test drive cars from time to time on the Model Y. He said he actually saw it, but he did say it's only on the performance versions. It may be $1,000 to $2,000. So hopefully that would be really cool to find one, because it is at the end of the quarter currently. So hopefully we can get a good deal on one if we do get a Model Y, or they can throw in some special offer with it. Typically at the end of each quarter, Tesla will throw in things like free supercharging or free wheels. So hopefully we can bank on that and get a good deal. All right, so now we're gonna go back. I think the Tesla Model Y is slightly more comfortable than the Model 3. Maybe it's a little bit more bumpier. It definitely isn't as planted on the highway as the Model 3 is, but of course you're at a taller ride height, so that's probably why. We're gonna go back and hopefully test drive a Model X really quick, because I just wanna see the differences, if maybe it's a more comfortable suspension or not. Let's go back, jump in the Model X, and we'll see you there. Alright, so now we just got into the Model X after driving the Model Y, and right off the bat you can really tell how dated this car is in comparison to the Model Y or even the Model 3. Everything about this car just seems a lot older, like the dash, the trim, the navigation system, especially the screen. The steering wheel especially, you can tell that it just has not changed throughout all the years. And I've been in some other Teslas that had the same steering wheel, and this steering wheel does not do well with wear and tear. The interior feels really dated. The one thing that right off the bat that I noticed was right when we got into this car, the seats were a lot more plush and more comfortable than the Model Y was, or even the Model 3. So that's one thing the Model X has, that it's a lot nicer than the Model 3 or the Model Y. All right, so we just got onto the highway. And yeah, it is more comfortable. It should be more comfortable. It has a different suspension, but I can still feel all these bumps. So maybe it's just me and the LA roads that I just don't like the LA roads, and it's just too bumpy. Really, none of the Tesla SUVs or the Tesla cars are going to be more comfortable for me. But yeah, this is a tough decision because I'm thinking about selling my Model 3, and it's either, if I were to get another Tesla, it of course would be a Model Y or a Model X. But if I were to get a Model X, I would definitely get a used one, not a new one. And some of the older Model X's, like the 2017, the 2018, or even the 2019s, are in that $60,000 to $70,000 range, which is basically the price of a performance Model Y. So I definitely have to put some thought on this and whether I want to spend that extra money for that extra comfort, or I can just settle with the Model Y, or just settle with the suspension of the Model Y. You can hear everything in this car. Yeah, the Model X is definitely pretty nice, but I think it's too old. I don't know if I want to buy a car this old. Yeah, another thing is that this car is really creaky. Like the windows, the doors, the suspension, everything about this car. It just doesn't feel as built tightly as like the Model 3 or the Model Y. It just feels like older technology. And I don't know if I want to be buying a car that's just like way older in design and technology than the Model 3 or the Model Y. But the space is really nice. Having 5 or 6 or 7 seats is definitely a really nice feature, so you can haul a bunch of people if you wanted to. But with the seating configuration, the dogs might not be able to sit in a car like this safely, we would have to like put the middle row down and keep them in the trunk, which I'm not sure we would like that, or kind of put them on the floor in the middle, which they won't like that because then they won't be able to. They like to jump up to the front here and see what we're doing, so they're not gonna like being on the floor, especially that low. All right, so we're finished driving the Tesla Model X. We're gonna head back, give it back to them, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, so just getting back from the Tesla store, I'm pretty surprised. I didn't really like the Model X as much as I thought I would. It's just a little bit older and I don't really want old technology at all. And the refresh one is coming out, so I'm probably not gonna be able to afford that one, unfortunately. So the Model Y might be the choice if I can sell my Model 3. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. If it sells, of course, I'm gonna make a video about that selling it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys get a Model Y right now, or would you opt for the more expensive Model X? It's just a little bit risky, but also the Model X doesn't come out for until like, I think I saw an article later this year or even September or October. So it might just be worth getting the Model Y to hold me down until the Cybertruck comes out next year. So we'll just see. But thanks for watching this video, guys. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and comment below which one you guys would get, if you would get the Model Y or the Model X. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.